Hi, my name is Dakshidatta and this is Ankita Sharma, and both of us are here to present a presentation on D-Company. And I'll be starting with the vision and mission statement. So as you know, our mission and vision statement has remained constant throughout this entire period. So basically our vision statement has relied on three factors, that is environment, innovation and commitment. So here I would like to explain the term innovation. In D-Company, innovation means achieving objectives on time and trying to add creativity to our products by providing strong strategies of business management. As a commitment, the D-Company refers to providing best quality products to the customers and to their needs. And the last, environment, is adapting sustainable practices and using 3 R's formula, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. So we can reduce our energy consumption in our daily operations. So the mission statement is totally depending on our customer needs, wants, and their level of satisfaction. As we know, customer is our priority. So keeping that in mind, our utmost priority is to keep customer happy by providing them with valuable products. In this slide, I'm going to explain earning per share of D company, stock price, image rating, and market share from the year 2011 till 2020. As you can see, there are 5 different graphs which shows the trends in of D company. Which kept on fluctuating in terms of the decision we made throughout the period. So the revenue is equals to money generated from the normal business operations. So if we calculate the average sales price with the number of units sold, we can get the exact amount of revenue. Now, as you can see in the revenue graph, in the beginning years, it showed an upward trend with a major downfall in 2014. But with good decisions, we try to keep it in good numbers so we won't lose any revenue. In terms of earnings per shares, so we know that earnings per shares capture the overall project per share after paying off all the liabilities, such as interest on debt and the dividend for the preference shareholders. So we can say that EPS is very important metric for investors. It should be seen in conjunction with the share price in order to drive meaningful insights. And moving to the graph, in the year 2011, it showed an upward trend with a minor downfall in the year 2015. The EPS escalated it to its highest rate in the year 2016, and by the end of the period, it kept on changing according to the decisions we made in D company. For the stock price, if I talk about our stock price in the year 2011, our stock price was lowest among the lowest throughout in the beginning of the years, and in year 2012 it was at its highest rate. And just like EPS, as the years progressed, the stock rate kept on shifting between upward and downward trends. As we know, the stock is related and proportional value of company worth. Therefore, if only if only if only 1% of it change in a company market cap at any given point in time. This is the graph that shows different in every single year. In year 2012 and 2016, it was at its lowest, and the year 2011 was the lowest. Sorry, 2012 and 16 was its highest, and the 2011 was its lowest point. Image rating of D company is totally based on branded styling, quality, and escorting in each geographical region in terms of rating. And unlike any other graph, this one remained constant. We personally think that we did everything in our power to make the image of the company at a very constant rate. And if it's not getting popular, we will also try to keep it constant rather than getting a downward trend. And so moving on to the market shares. So market share reflects the overall sales in a percentage of the D company's total revenue. So here we can see D company offered internet sales, say wholesale sales and private label sales. In year 2011, all the sales are same And as the year progressed, the internet sales kept on increasing and remained same throughout the period. On the other hand, private label sales was nearly zero for the entire time, and the wholesale sales was the one most fluctuating throughout the period. And for the next of the presentation, I'll hand it over to Ankita.
So hi, my Nita. Here I'm going to explain the shareholder relations. So as we know that the shareholder relation is the main concern of any company. So the company try to create a good relations with their all shareholders from the period begins with 2011 year ending with 2020. So there are some elements which the company followed throughout entire period to create strong investor relations. So first is by coordinating conferences for shareholders and the press, and build strong relationship in capital market, and providing accurate financial information. So I think it is the best way to earn the trust of the shareholders by providing the accurate information about all the financial matters. So I think through that, by achieving this all the elements, we earn the trust from the investors and we create a good shareholder relations. So, and can you please move the next slide?
Yeah.
So here I'm going to explain that level of the D company. So the D company had a debt level of 0.42 rating in year 2022, I think, which is very very low, and is also and it also helped to manage the debt level in D company. So I think we pay more attention to the future terms and interest rate, and rather than paying the minimum owing, so we paid the full outstanding to reduce the debt level of the company, and it also create a low risk rate in the D company to go further and earn more and more profits. So if you go ahead, Akshay. So in the production facilities and the distribution channel. So here I'm going to explain how we can improve our production facilities and distribution channel. So here, the first point is we can sell and purchase production equipment if needed. So rather than buying all the equipments in bulk, so we can only focus on that equipment which we needed. So through that, we are also generating and creating more money, and also saving us some portion of the money, and so we can use that portion of the money in the other departments to generate and earn profits. And the second point is increase the number of models. And our main focus was to provide excellent material, which is we already mentioned in our vision and mission statement. So there are certain options to improve equipment quality, to reduce reject rate, and to increase the SQ. And in the distribution channel, it says introducing digital marketing and online facilities. As we know that the company also introduced online marketing, and the sale was quite high in the beginning of the years until the 2015 or 16. So, and we will start distributing our pair according to the exchange rate in other countries. So that's the other point I added, the distribution channel. So if we will start doing the distribution of our pair according to the exchange rate, I think the company will earn more profit and remains in the headlines. And if you move next, please. So here I'm going to explain the lesson learned. So one side explain the challenges, and the other side explain the responses. So our very first challenge we faced doing made the decision is secure funding. So which is the one of the most thing I think the company lack in that. So we can improve it through research and gathering more information about funding. The second is time management and productivity. So here we know that we ineffective scheduling of tasks and being distracted is the main reason of the time management and productivity, which also decrease the productivity level. So how we can fix that issue. We can fix that the issue by using time management digital applications, which is available through online. So I think if we use that, we can maintain the time management and productivity of the D level of the D company. And the third point is financial management. So we can we can create a cash flow forecast to know about our financial management. And the very fourth point is we need to focus back in the net profit to increase EPS. So for that, we need to buy some stocks to increase EPS, and we still need to maintain the stock price. As you know that our stock price were like in all the years were not so high and not so good. So in respect of that, we need to do coordination with the prices and relate that to the image rating, and we need to increase the very, I think, utmost challenge for the D company is need to increase image rating. So and ROE definitely. So for that, I think there is a one way that we can do it. So we can start uh, invest in material and make more donations. So I think these are some challenges and response that the company have to follow, and we face that challenges. So I hope you like our presentation, and thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. Both of us are really glad that you gave us the time, and thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
for the opportunity, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.